Jeremy Muscanti?
Muscati, no N.
I know you did that on purpose. Okay, it's all right.
Like, think of Moscato, but not with the O.
Muscati.
Yes,
All right.
Muscati. Like,
Well, when this gets on the air, everything will be fine. I guarantee it. And also, Brian Master Simone. They are the brainchilds behind, along with the third partner, whose name is
Eric New.
They are the brainchildren behind Monroe Property Pros and their landlord outlet, which opens this week. Should we say where it is, or is it a big secret?
Yeah. No, absolutely. 31 Richmond Street, right off the Interloop. You can get to it on East Main and the Interloop.
Cool.
right next to Richmond.
I was going to say
next to Richmond.
Exactly. All right.
Great wings.
Same side.
Now I know where it is.
Yeah.
I have a great idea for the company, guys.
Let's hear
You
it.
should offer, I mean, it's a great idea for landlords to pick up stuff, they need, but you should do it like Sam's Club and BJ's. They have to buy a membership.
Ooh.
You have to pay an annual membership to be privy to the store.
And cigars.
And Steve's cut is only 10%.
I just
10%.
want, 20% of each
Sounds great.
You ever see the show Shark Tank?
Yeah.
It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite shows.
Yeah.
I have 20% equity in $100,000. It will make me very, very happy.
Don't you have to put money up, though, for that?
I'm the idea person.
Oh, okay.
Pat's the money guy.
Don't point fingers at me.
Pat, so you're going to back this venture then?
I've got people calling me asking me for money all the time. I don't know. Give me a second.
Well, there's a difference between asking and demanding.
Demanding, yes.
But I know you guys do more than just the brand new venture. You're also in the remodeling and business as well. Let's talk a
that's
little bit
Jeremy.
about that. Jeremy?
We have two, I guess I would say two sections of the company. One's for the residential remodeling, which is kitchens, baths, decks, siding, windows, doors, everything.
You do it all.
We do it all. And then we have the rental property side, which we have a couple crews out there, which basically go in and they rehab rental properties for landlords. Yeah.
Oh.
We do C of
That's what I
O's,
was gonna
Section 8s.
So if I own a building,
Yep.
a 4-unit building, and it has to be rehabbed, you will do that for me?
We'll do all of it. We
Really?
don't have to do anything. We go in, we give you the price, we take care of all the inspections. Includes your lead wipe, your C of O, your Section 8, whatever you need.
Do you understand all that stuff?
Yes, I do. I had to do that before in a previous life.
Section 8?
Yeah, well, I actually had a couple of, I had a couple of Section 8 places.
Imagine how much easier things would have been if you had a company like this where
Yeah.
you didn't have to do any of the work yourself. You
Right.
just call them and they come down and do it, and you just kind of manage the, financial end of everything.
Well, actually, if you had known my tenants, they'd break stuff faster than I could hire somebody to pay for it. So I would have driven myself into the ground that much faster if I hired it out to these guys. Yeah.
But you guys are perfect for someone who has the desire to maybe own property, become a landlord without having to do all the dirty work, or much of the dirty work.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So basically, we'd be really good for in-town landlords. So that all they have to do is collect the money. If they had any problems, it'd be a simple phone call to us, and we could figure everything else out from there.
Now, that's a great niche all in itself. And I can tell you that firsthand. We can relate to that where we don't really have the expertise maybe or sometimes the time to do it.
Sure.
So, or the skill, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So I think that's a great niche all in itself.
Yeah, at the management company I worked for, we mostly had out-of-town investors. So
Okay.
so that's why,
Oh, well,
we
that's
wouldn't
what
be
you-
easy for them to do for us. But for somebody in town, now they don't have to pay that 8 to 10% for the management company to collect the money. They could just collect the money and save that 8 to 10% and pay us to do the work.
To work, yep.
Are you guys too close to what you do to realize that you're onto something here with both aspects of the company?
I mean, I hope
great to hear.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
mean,
is
really.
good to hear. This isn't something that we just thought of last week. Like I said, we started February 1st of 2011. It's been a long time. Rent still comes in every month, and our bills are still there. So there's a lot of hard work and time that we put into this.
And how did you two guys meet?
At the management company I worked for, Jeremy did a lot of our bigger rehabs. And so,
Jeremy Muscati here?
Jeremy Muscati.
Yeah, very good.
You got it. You got it. And we became good friends, and we always sat down at lunch, and we would talk about things like this. And it's one of my biggest pet peeves again was the travel times with all the guys. So we kept on telling him, and he doesn't cut any corners, which I really liked about him. And I had the options of who to hire at that management company. So I always try to hire Jeremy.
Pat, have you ever worked in a company with a friend? I mean, that can be a little taxing, I would imagine, sometimes.
Not officially with a friend. I don't think. A close friend. No, not really that I can think of.
You guys don't consider yourselves friends?
No.
Well, we're
no.
professional. I see him for an hour on Saturday morning, and that's about.
It's not a friend. I'm still hungover. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing till 1.
And we're just basically employees of this guy over here. So
yes.
But I mean, do you ever have any times where you kind of clash, where friendship can get in the way?
Sure.
Do you worry about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if I think one way and he thinks the other, it's kind of even hard to approach each other. So we always try to keep an open line of communication, and we've worked through it.
It's almost like a marriage, I hate to say.
I see him way more than I see my wife.
Yeah.
So
well, I've got a question. You got any horror stories? I mean, we got to have something good here, right? Whether it's a disaster that's happened on the job, or a tenant burned down the neighbor's house because they were mad at each other. I don't know, something good. Give us something real good.
I could take up a whole show with tenant stuff. I manage 800 units for 5 years, anywhere from Avenue A to I've always said to my the owner of the management company, which is Lighthouse Management, I always said, Scott, we need to get a reality show here. We could make millions.
I think that's true. I mean, seriously, if you
things that we come across.
Yeah, and Alex could do the producing. She's good at that.
She has a big TV background over there.
Oh, nice.
She's famous. Be
careful.
Let's
talk.
See, and don't dismiss it.
I know.
It seems everything these guys touch right now turns to
gold.
At least silver.
Let's make some. Let's make some TV gold, gentlemen.
Yes.
What's your website if people want to find out more information?
MonroePropertyPros.com.
We have it linked to our site at PropertySourceRadio.com. And if people can call and find out more?
Yeah, go to the website, call, stop by 31 Richmond Street. It's it's a sand wedge away from the Park Ave area, and at least even if you don't want to buy anything, so you can put it in the back of your head just to walk through it. To see what we have.
You're a golfer.
I do know what a sand wedge is.
I used to be a golfer before I started this started Yeah.
When you had free time.
That's right.
His golf clubs are now available at their outlet.
That's right.
Along with all the other clubs they found at Monroe Golf Club. It's a great idea, guys. I think you. I laud you for your just the whole concept, both concepts.
Good stuff. I like it.
Yeah.
I like the niche.
All right. Thanks. It's Saturday, so your other partner is the guy on the phone if you call today.
7,
right.
Yep.
Great.
7 to 12.
Great. Well, it's just great to see you guys. I wish you the best of luck, and we'll have to maybe check in 6 months or so, see how business is going.
Sounds good.
Agreed.
What will be the next step? What would be the next growth? And you may not even be thinking about this, but I kind of sense it in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
The two of you thinking, what can we do next?
We really want to go to Buffalo. We already have the management company.
How many people say that,
Yeah.
Yes, we really want to go to Buffalo.
Yeah, we think if it works here, our next step will be Buffalo, and to put something like this in there.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Anything else, guys? You got to?
Not yet.
No?
Nope.
Pat wishes he thought of it.
It's time to take a break.
All right. So, well, Brian and Jeremy, thanks for joining us, especially on this holiday weekend. Really, the best of luck. And we'll check in and see how you guys are doing, because I think you're on to something really big.
Great. Thanks. Thanks for having us.